If you want to find out all about my Roulette pen collab finale, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène with another video, and this is exciting and sad at the same time because it is the last update, the finale, if you will, of the Roulette pen collab, I believe 4th edition. This is the last update. I cannot believe it is already March 5th, but that's how it goes. I did hear though that there is another one starting very soon, and I will so be part of it. If you want to get more information, check out the hashtag Roulette Pen Collab to see a ton of updates from a ton of fabulous people. The project itself was the brainchild of Alexi and Rebecca, and they came up with the idea of doing a panning type of project where you have a list of 50 categories and you randomly select a number, see what category it is, and then choose a product that fits that category. So yeah, this is exciting, and it's exciting because I've really enjoyed most of the products that I used during this project. It's actually been my most successful project, penning project so far. I'm just killing it this year and I'm really loving it. And it was the product categories, or the products that I was coming up with as I was selecting. I think I'm just getting better at selecting them too. So yeah. All right. Let's take a look at all of the products that I have, a total of 6, and I will offer my progress from least to most used. I will have pictures and weights and all that good stuff later on in the video, so I'm just going to leave you a timestamp right here. If you want to see pictures straight away, then you don't have to hear me gab the whole time. And let's get into all of the products. Let's go with least used because eyeshadow is hard to use a ton of. I used this eyeshadow from Urban Decay. This was supposed to be an eyeshadow from one of your least used palettes. It is Bordello. And Bordello I used a half a dozen times during the month, and I'm very happy I did. It really reminded me of how much I like the color. It's the only shadow with a little bit of a dip in this palette. But it also got me to do, when I got this as a challenge, it made me swatch the whole palette and rediscover a number of shadows in this palette that I really like. And it also reminded me that I have Bordello as a single. So this whole working on the Bordello eyeshadow was just a good exercise overall. The next one you won't see a ton of progress on is the Mon Guerlain. And well, you'll see, let me just make sure that you see, it's about half done. And there is progress from the last time, but perfume for me is very slow progress. I don't know how people go through perfume that quickly. I apply it 2-3 times a day, dab here, and on my wrists. And still, I mean, it lasts so long. So I still have, like I said, about half. I'll see if there's a difference in the pictures, but yeah, I'm enjoying using it. This was to use one of my favorite products, the products that I really enjoy. And so it has been an absolute delight because I had been avoiding using this and only using perfume samples. Like, this is a deluxe sample, but I mean those little guys. And I truly love this perfume, and I have 2 more of these. And just based on my usage, it takes me 6 months to get through one of these. Good to know. And that is by using it every day. So I just need to be kind with myself and use more of the products that I love more often. I'm one of those folks who uses all of her least loved stuff, and then my good stuff just kind of sits there. And this project has been encouraging me to make sure that I use the stuff I really love the most once in a while as a treat, or more often than that, as opposed to waiting for sometimes years to use something. That's just realizing how dumb that is, especially with a bigger appreciation for how long stuff takes to use up. this one is going to be next. I think this one was the to select a NYX lip product, and I barely have anything from NYX, and this is a soft matte lip cream in the shade Montreal or Montreal. That is what I'm wearing on my lips today, and I can confirm that I hate it. I like the formula, I like how it feels on my lips, but wow, is it ever ugly on me. I don't like it. And I'm even wearing a cool tone eye look today, and I still hate it. I'm getting rid of this. It's gone. After this video, poof, it's gone. So am I glad it was in this project? Absolutely. I used it, I think, 3 or 4 times at most. I hate it, but I would never have known, and it would have cluttered up my stuff for who knows how many months or years if I didn't have this focus on it. I rarely declutter a lip product. I really have to dislike it. And I dislike it intensely. Next up, I have the Nude by Nature loose bronzer, and this was to select a product in loose form, and I think that you can see that I have used up quite a bit of it. Now, here's the problem. The line I had on it, I guess with use, it just rubbed off. This was a sample that I got, just a deluxe sample I got for my birthday back in September. I've been using it on a regular basis. I like the bronzer. I have it on today. I use it practically every day, but I will be rotating it out of my daily use now that this project is over. I do find it pretty messy. Loose bronzer, right? It's a colored powder. It's going to get messy. But I will be saving this for when I'm on the go or traveling because I don't need to worry about the bronzer breaking. That is absolutely lovely. That and a liquid blush, those are fantastic because colored powder products, other than eyeshadow, I break when I'm traveling. So this is a gem for me in my collection for that reason. And it is at the bottom of this line. I actually didn't write the line quite well, so I had to draw another one underneath. So it is just at the top of the bottom of this line. So I used a fair amount. I did not end up liking it as a primer to put on my face first, so I've been mixing it with my Revlon BB cream, Sephora CC cream and matte bronze, and then a sprinkle of this. So the matte bronze and this are to illuminate and color a little bit the Revlon 010 because I find it's a little bit light, but that little concoction I have works fantastic. Oh, and I will continue to use it. I don't mind it one bit. I think it's fine in the new use that I have for it. So, and I have a long way to go. It's probably going to last me a year, assuming I keep doing the same thing with the way I do my base makeup, but who knows. And this is the most exciting. So last time I chose a product that I would recommend to anyone. And that, for when it comes to lip products, makes me think of the Fenty Gloss Bomb, right? It's supposed to be universal, everybody loves it, blah, blah, blah. This is my equivalent of the Fenty Gloss Bomb, and it's stinking discontinued, but at least I got to use it, and I think I have a substitution. Let me show you. Okay, so first off, what is this? So this is the Angelic lip gloss from Joe Fresh, and I am scraping. I am considering this done. I have got so much trouble I can't get any more up here, and now I'm using a bamboo skewer to get to the bottom stuff. I mean, I have pretty much today and that's it. But who goes to that extent at the bottom? Not very many people. So I consider this done. So basically by the end of today, yeah, I am at this point, people. So I'm really sad it's discontinued. It's my last, I have one last one unopened, and yeah, so it's hard to recommend when it's not available anymore. But I have a dupe, I think, and I'm just going to test it out right now in front of you. Again, scraping. Okay. I sure hope I'm right. Oh, it's fairly close. Okay, well hopefully I will try it for wear and then confirm it in a future video, but this might be it. So this one is a Pixie gloss and it is called Honey Sheen. It's called Lip Lift Max Honey Sheen. So this is the Angélique right here, and then this is the Pixie one right down here. They're very similar. Pixie just has a little bit more pigmentation, but it looks very much like the other one from Joe Fresh that I also like very much, the one called Peach Nectar. So, and I would recommend Angélique or Angelic and Peach Nectar just about as much. This one I just like a little bit more. And so, yeah, I would definitely say that the Pixie gloss is very similar. So you can pick something up that is similar to the one that I would historically have recommended, and I did recommend quite a bit. So I will use this, and like I said, if I'm totally wrong, I will confirm it in confirm or refute in a future video. Why can't I talk? So yes, super successful end to this specific edition of the Roulette Pan collab. I have a declutter, a product I have thoroughly enjoyed that I probably wouldn't have used otherwise. Well, not right now anyway. And same for this, a favorite I was just leaving off on the sideline, and it's back into full-blown circulation, and I think I'm just going to finish this. I really enjoy it. A new discovered use for a product that otherwise I might have just had off to the side and not using, and I know now that I'm probably going to finish it. This one I've talked ad nauseum, so I won't talk about it anymore. But it really reinforced again this past month because I used up the whole, this is where I started. So I used all of this in 1 month. I have a problem with that gloss. And then finally, going back to that one eyeshadow, rediscovering how much Bordello from Urban Decay is a really nice shadow, and I used it usually inner lid to center lid, and I really enjoyed it. This was so much fun. I hope that the next edition that I do as good of a job selecting products and using them, because this has been a real treat. So thank you for watching. I hope that your project, if you are participating or doing any sort of project pans, that you are having just as much success and enjoying your products just as much as I have. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.